Closed doors, I'm a fool for your love.
Hey everybody, it's Zach, aka Zach's Reviews. We're back again with another video. Like I said, for the people that have subscribed to my channel, and for the people that haven't subscribed to my channel, if you've come across this video for All-American episode review, I said on my Instagram that I had some big news coming yesterday, and I'm happy to announce my merch shop is officially up with your favorite TV show inspired shirts that I made on the Etsy store, which is my new merch shop. I will be putting in the description where you can get my shirts and go check them out. Today's shirt I'm wearing is Game Day #All-American. I made this shirt because I really love All-American, and the shirts I made on my Etsy shop are shirts for TV shows I really enjoy watching, and I decided, I really want to make shirts that people can wear on Flash Tuesday or All-American Monday and all that stuff, like shirts that we can wear to really celebrate the shows that we love. So, and I have an awesome special shirt that is actually about my channel that is going to be up on my Etsy store, which is up right now on the Etsy store. So go check out all the inspired shirts I have up on my Etsy store for shows that you guys might like that I like. And let me know what you guys think about them in the comments below, and just yeah, let me know how you guys think about that, and let me know if you guys like my Game Day #All-American shirts. I really put a lot of love into the shirts, trying to figure out what cool ways to really, showcase the love that we have for these shows. But for today's episode of All-American, as everybody's probably thinking, it was a very heavy. Truth was coming out. Friendships were broken. People were heartbroken. This was I'm telling you, last week's episode and this episode are by far my favorite episodes of this season of All-American. We really get to see how, in this episode, Spencer leaves to go to his dad's cabin because, as we last saw him, he and Coop were not on good terms. He finally told Coop he blames her for the reason he got shot. And that was very heart-wrenching to finally hear that, come out. And, with the music that was going on and the tone, really people, in that moment, you really felt for Spencer. Like, he was finally telling the truth that needed to come out. And you really felt for Coop because, she, in a way, she doesn't feel like she's the one to blame. In a way, she feels like she just didn't know what to expect and know what to happen. She didn't think that, in a way, they could bounce back from that because they've had fights before, but she just didn't know how to take it, and she knew by his look that she meant it, and their friendship would never be the same again. And we just see him at the cabin going there, and he goes to see Coop. He goes to see if Spencer's home, and Grace is there, but Spencer, as we know, went to the cabin, and she even Coop says to Grace that do you know what Spencer and me what happened last night, and she's like, yeah, I know. He went to the cabin and she's like, why? To get away from me? And she's like, I will, and then Coop's like, oh, great, are you mad at me now? And she's like, no, I'll always love you like I love Spencer and Dylan. So you'll always be family to me. And it's just, he's coming in a place where, he's hurting right now, and, you guys can get through anything. Like, when you guys were younger, I didn't think you guys were going to get through a fight, but then you got through the fight. And she just pretty much was telling her that, things will be okay. And as we find out that, Olivia is, she's with Layla, and Olivia's over at Layla's house. Or, no, Layla's over at Olivia's house, and the garbage disposal's not working. They're having a fun time. They said, girls before bros, and all that. So, and it's so good because, at the time, it's like that friendship in a way. We know what happened with, Spencer in a way. Like, things are awkward. Nothing is the same. Things are awkward. Between Asher and Olivia, between Spencer and Olivia, between Spencer and Asher, between Asher and Layla, between with Vanessa and JJ. It's a little weird because, as we know, Vanessa likes Asher, Asher likes Vanessa, and, Vanessa's only using JJ because, Asher's dating Olivia, and we all know Olivia's only dating Asher because because we only Olivia's dating Asher because Spencer's back with Layla. So everybody in a sense is using one another, and it's not really healthy at all that they're doing this. They should have just told the truth, and everything would have been fine. And I'm really happy that we pretty much get to that point in this episode where truth is the key to everything. That's pretty much what this episode is about, is truth coming out when you have someone tag along in something that isn't real. Things get worse when you keep lies. And that's pretty much the basis of this episode, is lies make things worse. So as you know, Spencer's alone, and we see him having flashbacks of him at his dad's cabin with Grace, Dylan, and Darnell. So they're all there. He's having flashbacks of seeing his dad in the chair. He's about to leave. He wants to leave. But before we get there, when Olivia and Layla were hanging out at Olivia's house, even Layla said, Spencer's going to his cabin. He didn't want me to come with him. And even Olivia said that he should not be alone at a place where his dad died. That could be really hard for him. He should be with his friends. And right away, when we find out, because Jordan, and he's about to leave, and Jordan, Olivia, Simone, Asher, JJ, Vanessa, everybody shows up to support him and help him through this tough time. And it's a way they think it's like a sort of break from school, but in a way it's really not. It's like you're meant to be there to help Spencer through what's going on, but in a way it just brings up a whole bunch of secrets that, people are like, why aren't you telling me about Summer? That's what Asher's telling Olivia, because even Olivia, before she went to go to the cabin because she didn't want Spencer to be alone, so she gave Layla the idea to bring everybody there. She was going to have time with Asher, and Asher feels like, you're always there to save Spencer, you know what I mean? Like, we never have time anymore, since I came back from summer. And while Olivia's trying to forget about the summertime, as we know, she did stuff with Spencer, she doesn't she doesn't want to, she wants to forget about this summer. She wants to put that in the past. And he wants to know what's going on, why she keeps wanting to be there for Spencer. Because, in his heart, he knows something is up. Same as Layla knows there's something up with Olivia and Spencer, because there's moments where Layla told Spencer not to read the letters that he finds out that his dad left him, birthday letters, him and Dylan, to not read those letters, because she said when I found, lyrics of my mom, it gave me more questions than answers, so I wouldn't do that. They're not going anywhere. But Olivia, again, is the one that's saying, you should do this. This might be, it shows the time that you missed with your dad, about his growth, of him being a person that never forgave, never forgave your mom, never forgave, for everything that happened with Billy, and, him not being able to spend time with you and Dylan. So in a way, it's you coming to terms of how your dad has grown. It's giving you that time that you missed. And that was so well put, that she cares about him so much. She is literally, she is his day one. She met him, that was the first person he met at Beverly. And that meant something. So I totally ship them, because they work so well. It's like they're two missing puzzle pieces that come together so beautifully. And I'm just so happy that, when Spencer finds out that from Jordan, Asher, and JJ that, it was their idea to come, it was Olivia's idea to come there, or I think it was, I think they said it, or Layla said it, but that really meant something, that it was her idea, not Layla's. So when JJ said that, and all of them said that, it really meant something. So I'm just happy that the writers and the directors really wanted to put in that it was Olivia's best interest to be there and ever be there for him when he was alone. It was Olivia's best interest to tell him that will give him the full circle of the time he's missed with his father, and give him some peace. Leaving his dad to rest, and really seeing how much his dad has grown as a man. And it's just really beautiful that she's just so perfect for him. And just Layla knows that, the moments they got really close over the summer. And Asher's like, don't you ever wonder what they did, what happened over the summer when we weren't here? Because they're really close. And in a way, he's only doing this because I feel like, angry. Because in a way, he's angry at JJ for dating Vanessa. He's mad at JJ because when JJ comes and says, "Oh, I have my special Parmesan, or my special fettuccine," And they're like, well, we're making fettuccine. Why are we making hot dogs, hamburgers, and whatever? And he's like, it all comes together. And the JJ and Asher and all them are like, nah, let's do something else. And Savannah suggested, or Vanessa suggested hamburgers, and Asher said, I'm on it right away. And JJ and Jordan were like, oh, I didn't know you can cook. And then JJ's like, oh, it's because that's when all the takeout menu options were off the table, and made that little dig at Asher. And Vanessa doesn't like how Asher just takes that, because that's not the same guy that she met over the summer in Mexico. So it's like she wants him to be the person that, that he got, that was the true him. Like, she wants him to be that person, but he feels like he can't be that person in a way, because I feel like Asher's in the mindset where he feels like he doesn't get the right to stick up for himself, because he's done so much harm to the team with, like, JJ, Jordan, with giving away the plays, with taking steroids, putting everybody at jeopardy of their win that they had. So I feel like in a way it's like he feels like he can't stand up for himself. He feels like he feels like in a way he knows that's the person he is, but he doesn't want to be that person. But it's like Vanessa is making him become that person, his true self, which is good. It's like these truths need to come out. Asher was meant to be with Vanessa because in a way they click very well, and we know that he gets so jealous. So it's kind of like, why are you stringing Olivia along when you're clearly jealous of JJ and Vanessa? Even though it's messed up, Vanessa's clearly doing this to get to Asher. So it's just it's all very cut. It's all it's very sad that they can't just speak the truth and just and everybody get what they're supposed to be meant with, and just keep being friends and move on. But it's a story and a show, and it's meant to show us as viewers that lies aren't the answers. Telling the truth is better. It's better to just tell the truth than dragging someone on and hurting someone even more. It hurts more when you hide something than when you just tell someone that you're not meant to be together and you just want to be friends. And it hurts more when you string someone along for a very long time. It's a really tough situation. I mean, I've been in a situation where I thought, someone like, years ago in my last relationship, I thought that the person I was with loved me and, would never cheat on me, would never do anything. And what do you know, they cheat on me behind my back, I don't know, for months and months, and then her best friend tells me that situation, and it hurt me so much, because it was in a place where I didn't know, and I was being strung along in fake love from her side, and it just hurt me so much when she should have just told me that she wasn't interested at that one point in the relationship anymore, and it would have still hurt, but it wouldn't have hurt as bad as what she did. So I just love how they're telling true facts of life through this story, and I'm just hoping that Coop and Spencer can get back to that their great friendship and their brother and sister aspect. I hope they can get back to that motion. I hope that I hope that Asher and Olivia can get back to their friendship, because they're not dating anymore, because he says they never clicked, they never reunited after summertime, so they're not together anymore. And I hope that Simone and Jordan get back to their moment, which it looks like they do. They come to terms with Simone wants to go to college, and at I think Princeton, because she's really good at tennis when she was younger, and she stopped doing it because she thought it was her mom's dream, but it was her dream. And it comes to a moment where they're playing a game, and just all truths are coming out, and Jordan finds out he doesn't know Simone as much as he thought he did, and Simone doesn't know Jordan as much as she thought she did, because, he likes Back to the Future. She thinks Parasite's the best movie. I love how they put that in there, because that was a big topic of I think 2 years ago, that, people thought, Parasite was, the #1 movie in the world, which it did get #1 movie in the world, I think. Or best movie picture overall, and the Oscars I think it was the Oscars that got, Best Picture. Our #1 movie, I forget what it got, but I love how they put that in there. But just, I'm hoping that people can connect, and I hope people can forgive, which I feel like eventually we'll get there. But as of right now, Olivia and Spencer and Coop are no longer friends. Asher and Olivia are no longer on friendship terms. Sure as hell they're not dating anymore, so they're not even on friendship terms right now. I'm on Spencer and Layla, as we saw when Spencer drove Layla back to his house after the cabin. It does not look good. She said, I'm going to tell you one last time, and please don't lie to me. At least give me that, what happened over the summer. And we're finally going to get that episode next week. I'm so excited. This answers all of our questions. Who did what first? What happened? did Olivia go to Mexico see them and then went back and did stuff with Spencer in Vegas because I think that Spencer went to Vegas, she went to Mexico, saw what happened, flew all the way to Vegas, and did stuff with Spencer when Spencer went to go see Olivia. Spencer went to go see Layla. That's what I think what happened possibly, because that's the only thing that really makes sense to me is that, he went there, she went there, and then she saw that and then went to go see Spencer because, they had such a great bonding time over the summertime. That's what I'm putting together. And I think I could be right, but I really want to know what your theories are on, who went, did Olivia go to Mexico first to see Asher, or did Spencer go to see Layla, and then Olivia went to go see Asher, saw that, and then went to go see Spencer because they had such a great bonding time over the summertime, or did Spencer go to Vegas, then Olivia, or did Olivia then go, and then Spencer went, and then she went to go see Spencer? I don't know what could happen, but my theory is that Spencer left first, then Olivia went to go see Spencer because they had such a great bond. I'm just excited we're finally getting this answer. This is the answer we've been wanting, is what happened in Vegas. How did this start? They'll show summertime, hopefully, of how this all built up, if that's how it started. I'm just curious. They're really, really, coming along with this story, and it's tying into a beautiful present. This story's just so good. It's so good. It's like we think we know something, and then it's just they keep us on our toes with just the great storyline of the show. And I'm hoping at the end, everybody, is friends, and Olivia and Spencer end up being together. I hope Layla ends up being with somebody, if not anybody. She focuses on music, and she's so friends with Spencer and Olivia. I'm just hoping that everybody can be friends at the end and things will work out great. But overall, I love this episode. I think, last week's episode and this week's episode are clearly my favorite episodes so far of the season. But next week's episode could be a third episode I really like of the season. But so far, these two are definitely my favorite episodes of the season. I want to know what your favorite episodes are. I want to know what your theories are for the rest of the season. I want to know what you guys thought about this episode. I want to know what your theories are for next episode. I'm just overall excited to talk to you guys in the comments. And again, if you're new to my channel, subscribe to my channel, put on those notifications, leave a like on this video, and also, please, 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 I'm at 195 subscribers. I'm almost at 200 subscribers. I would really, really, really appreciate you guys to smash that subscribe button, like this video, and please smash that notification bell. That all helps me with the algorithm of the YouTube, and also helps me know that you guys love my content, and you guys want to come along with on my journey to spread love and positivity, and to spread motivation, and also just to spread following your dreams, because life is short. I want everybody to achieve their dreams and just live the best lives that they can. But again, please, please, please go check out my Etsy shop. Again, it's in the description if you guys want to catch this awesome merch for All American. I made two, one for WandaVision. I actually made two for WandaVision, but we're testing that one out, and then we're gonna put it up on the Etsy shop. I made 3 shirts for Riverdale, and I also made again my special, literally, like it symbolizes what my channel is, merch shirt that is up on my channel. You guys can go check it out. It's sick. And a lot more shirts are coming. I have a ton of ideas, and I also have a Flash shirt for this season of the Flash. So big things are already up on my Etsy store that you can buy right now, literally right now. And if you have Instagram, go follow my Instagram. It's in the description too. It's zach.hensel. Tag me in it if you guys get the shirts, because I really want to know if you guys want to, if you guys really like what you see, and if you guys want to just, spread the love for the shows we love. So, but I'm going to end this video here. I hope everybody has a great day, a safe day. I'll see you guys next Monday. Peace.